Well, I already took a trip down here once already. See my footprints. Going over to the 2002 VW Jetta. It wasn't starting. I think I figured out why. I think it's the engine immobilizer that basically like shuts off the fuel pump when the car starts if it doesn't recognize the key code on the key. But sometimes, this is the battery cover. Sometimes the immobilizer can F up, and you might want to reset it. There's a couple ways to reset it. One of the ways is you can disconnect the battery and let it sit. Another way, I think you can let it sit with a charger on it and try to do it that way. Good guess, Leo, good guess. 10 millimeter. First, let me show you what it's doing. Is this an authentic attempt to cold start a car or what, man? Snow. Everywhere there's snow. It's freaking freezing out here. Stick the key in. Cough a little bit. Getting over a cold. And turn the key forward. Let's watch all these lights, huh? The one that stays blinking is the engine, the immobilizer light, showing that there's an issue with either the key or the immobilizer that makes the car start. So when the car starts up, it's immediately shut off because it doesn't recognize the key. It disables the fuel pump or something, and it's kind of like a fuel starvation issue, but it's doing it on purpose. Let it sit for a little while, think about what it's done. We'll come back to it and see if that helped reset it. If not, the key could really need to be recoded. And I don't know about you guys, but here in this town it's about $90 for the local, it's called Al's Lock Shop, for the local guy to come out here and service call and try to recode the key. And he's like, and it'll either start or it won't, if that's the problem or not. But I'm pretty sure that's the problem if that little light's blinking with the picture of the car and the key on it. So I'll finish taking this thing off and let you know how it goes. So I wanted to come back and fix a couple things that I might have said a little strangely in the first part. Basically, when these batteries drop below like 6.5 volts and this thing is sat for a while, it can trip the immobilizer and prevent the car from starting. Well, I disconnected the battery to try to reset the immobilizer without realizing that I actually should throw the battery on a charger to get it above that 6.5 volt mark, because the door locks are kind of making clicking noises too, and everything in here just kind of goes funky when it drops below about that 6.5 volt mark. So we're going to take the battery to AutoZone and have it charged for free because she doesn't have a battery charger here at home. We put it back in, and this thing will have sat without power going to it for a while, and we'll see what it does then. So that'll be the next part of what happens. So just so everybody knows, the other way to fix the immobilizer is to have a battery connected to a charger, so it maintains that 12 volt current, and turn the key to the on position and just let it sit there for about 10 minutes, and then that light with the little key and the car on it will stop blinking, and then you turn the ignition off, turn it forward, and then it starts all over again, and it should be fine at that point. Well, we tried all of it and it still wouldn't work, so we ended up having the lock shop dude come by, and he fixed it, recoded the keys, fixed it. So that's what ended up happening with this project. So we tried the easy, cheap stuff first and ended up going with the most expensive route. But the most expensive route is what fixed it. $90 repair. Thanks for watching.